We begin with the starting five for the Prince George's Community College.
What's the next name?
And God, the 6-foot freshman from Landover, Maryland, number 5, Cynthia Jackson.
Is that on the whole time?
And God, the 6-foot freshman from
I just turned it on for the announcement.
Number 11, Reed Redstone. And God, the 6-foot freshman from Washington, D.C., number 12, DeLon McMillan. At forward, the 6'6" freshman from Bowie, Maryland, number 13, Anthony Henry. And rounding out the starting five, at forward, the 6'7" freshman from Pasadena, Maryland, number 22, Alonzo Williams. The Owls are coached by William West. And now, let's meet the starters for the CCBC Dundalk Lions. We begin at guard, the 6'2" freshman from Houston, Texas, number 3, Murray Graham. At guard, the 5'11" freshman from Old Mill, number 10, Avion Robinson. At guard, the 6-foot sophomore from Glen Burnie, number 20, Jason Luzon. At guard, the 6'1" freshman from Cochran Academy, number 30, Antonio Jenkins. And rounding out the starting five, at guard, the 6'3" sophomore from Philadelphia, number 33, Amir Johnson. The CCBC Dundalk Lions are coached by Jerome Taylor. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask that you all rise as we... Let's play basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this broadcast of NJCAA basketball action. I am Deacon Storm here alongside Jimmy Flame. Happy New Year.
Happy belated New Year.
Happy belated New Year.
It's been a grip, man.
That's right. It's been this is our first game calling of 2022. A little quiet in here because we are still not allowed spectators, as you all know. COVID's still running rampant here. 2 years strong. Almost stronger than me, man.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, we still got that YouTube audience, though. So
that's right, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, if you got a shout-out, you want to make a comment, go ahead and jump on in there. The chat is wide open. I'm asking people if they want to do a shout-out today.
I like that.
I'll do it.
That's a good idea.
I'll do it.
That's a good idea. I like it.
Happy 2022.
Happy 2022. We are here as the Dundalk Lions in the white and red taking on Prince George's Community College. The Owls in the white and blue, but mostly blue. There's a little bit of white trim there. But they are here. We are going to have tip-off very shortly. And right now, Prince George's is going to go ahead and take that tip-off and have possession first at the start of the game, 1953, beginning this game.
Yeah, Prince George's County comes in here with a 5-4 record, 3-1 in the conference. Similarly to Dundalk, they struggle on the road, so we'll see if that story continues today. Neither team wants to drop to that 500 mark, and Dundalk is at 6-5 and just 5-0 at home. So
yeah,
we'll see how this plays out.
Well, let's see if that streak can keep up. Lions already got the ball after the Owls missed on the layup attempt. Starting to drive in towards. Ball up at the top of the key. He's trying to fight his way in, but man, that was a lot of traveling there, sir.
Yeah, there was a lot of pumping, a lot of movement.
I mean,
no call though. It just went out of bounds.
Actually, the ref did call travel.
Oh, they did.
He did call the travel.
My bad. I did not see the signal.
All good. Ref was kind of dramatic with it, so I didn't miss it. Passing it over to number 11, Reed Rebstock, the guard freshman from Pasadena, Maryland. But that's going to go back to DeJuan McMillan. That's number 12. At point up at the top, pick set up for him. He drives to the rim, passes it back out to the baseline, not the baseline, excuse me, the three-point line. But there was a whistle blown. Looks like there was a little bit of contact, and the Lions are going to be picked up on the foul. I'm sorry, Owls picked up on the foul.
Right. Not to be confused with the high school across the street, the Owls, who are aptly named Owls. By the way, big shout out to them. Their football team made it just for the second time in school's history to the state finals. So shout out to the Dundalk Owls high school football team.
Shout out to them. On the floor, though, number 33, Amir Johnson, he tried to save that pass, tried to pass it into Jason Muzan, but he didn't get there in time. And we're starting to pick up here. That's DeJuan McMillan up at the top with the ball, passes it over to Reed Rebstock. Yet another whistle blown. And with a minute and a half into this game, we have had several stoppages of play, and no one has scored yet.
Yeah, that was a tip out of bounds. Good defensive play right there.
Ball up at the top. He's driving in. Passes on the inside to number 22, Alonzo Wilkes, who misses that. Score still 0-0. Inside pass over to Jason Muzan. Far pass over. 3-4-3. It's up in the air and it's in. It is good. That is Murray Grant for his first 3 points of the game and the first points scored in the game as a whole. Looks like we may have lost the scoreboard for a second. It's back, but we're back up here. Owls are taking control. DeJuan McMillan running point up there.
That's just Murray Grant doing Murray Grant things.
That's very true.
A better than 30% from three on the season.
Well, DeJuan McMillan on the outside, big air ball from three-point land, and that sails out of bounds, and that's going to be Antonio Jenkins on the pass in, the inbound pass, and he passes that over to Avion Robinson, who is double-teamed right now up at the top, passes it back. Murray Grant drives in. He's by himself, and there he is. Murray Grant, 5 points on the day so far, and the only 5 points scored in the entire game. Back up, that's number 11. He misses that. Rebound grabbed by Avion Robinson. They're on their way back down. Pass over.
The Owls are off to a rough start. They haven't been able to turn anything in thus far, being this 5-0 score.
Well, looks like we got a foul on number
13, Anthony Perry, his first team second.
There you go. It's number 13, Antonio Perry on the Owl side. Pass over to Murray Grant, goes for three yet again. 3 for 3, and that drains right down, hitting nothing but the bottom of the net. Murray Grant, so far, 8 points on the day, and guess what? That's the only 8 points that have scored.
I think he's going to get 100 today.
Hey, with the way this is going, I mean, can the scoreboard handle that? Because it looks like it can't even handle regular electricity so far today. But Murray Grant so far a tremendously hot start, and right now this stoppage in time not necessarily in the best interest for him and the Lions as they continue to try to work out here very early in the game.
Yeah. Do we have the luxury of them making the foul announcements throughout the whole game this time?
Well, with my man Lamont Germany over there, we
Boom.
sure do.
There we go.
As long as he's there. I mean, I can only do one thing when he's not here, and that's announce the starters. But
Right.
all right, here we go. Play on the field. Big, long, deep three from number 13, Anthony Perry. Misses, though. Moves on with the pass over.
That was a big, long, deep brick.
Well, speaking of a deep, long, deep
And there's
brick,
another one.
Jason Mouzon hits that. Nothing but the wall, though.
I'm going to not mention that again.
Yeah, nothing but the backboard. That seems to be the story here. Ball last touched.
Last touch by Dundalk. Looks
Yeah.
like the Owls are going to take it out here.
Yep, I was trying to figure out who it was that last touched it, but there was a lot of bodies up under the rim.
Yeah, there was. There was a whole gang of people down there, and it's okay to announce the team. you know.
Yeah.
We all good on that.
We are all good.
I'm sure Lamont would approve.
I mean, you haven't been on a broadcast with him.
I have not. You have, though, and I'm a little bit jealous over that. But, hey, you're rocking it, man, and
Hey,
congratulations on all that, too, by the way.
Thank you so much, man. He's got years and years of practice. Number 13, he's driving to the rim, steps back with the jumper and makes it. That is Anthony Perry for his first 2 points of the day. Pass over to Murray Grant. He's going to drive in inside pass to number 30, Antonio Jenkins, and that's good. And it's nice for someone on the Lions side that's not Murray Grant.
Oh, steal!
He's able to score, steal, but did he step out of bounds? Yep. Ref called that. He did. When he stole that, it looks like he stepped out of bounds. That's going to remain with the Owls on this side since it was on their side of half court.
What a nice defensive, aggressive defensive play. That's the kind of play that we're used to seeing Dundalk do on defense. So
That's right. And it's good to see it. Dundalk still 5-0 at home so far on the season. They want to keep that streak, and we want them to. Another steal. Driving them the fast break, Murray Grant with the lay-in, and that is good. Murray Grant in the double digits in points already. 5 minutes haven't even passed in this game.
I have a feeling we're going to be saying Murray Grant's name a lot.
Well, with the way
today.
things are going, my gosh.
Yeah. Just keep giving him the ball, right?
Yeah.
Give it to the hot hand.
Yep, Anthony Perry on the Owl side, only one to be able to put points on the board, and Lions are out to a commanding 12-2 lead, 10-point lead. So, wow, that's how that is.
And Grant's already, what has he got, 10 already?
Yeah,
So
Grant's at 10.
He's averaging 11.7 a game, and one more bucket, and he's already at his
and he's got his
average.
which means that, I mean, I can tell you right now with the way this is going, that average is probably not going to fall. But while we're on a break and we're on a slight timeout, as a long full timeout was taken by the Owl side, we're going to let you know, remind you, you can like, subscribe, comment, follow on this page, because we will have way more games coming. And as a matter of fact, our next game that we're going to have for you Wednesday, January 19th, Allegheny at 7:30 p.m. Myself, Jimmy Flame, we should be here for that. But the Lions' next game is actually going to be away at Frederick. They're going to be playing on Wednesday, January 12th. That's going to be a 6 p.m. tip-off. It still will be broadcast. You just won't have our soothing voices to tell you what's going on.
Soothing.
It's very soothing.
Frederick Cougars.
The Frederick Cougars.
My dad, when he was in his 40s, played on their soccer team back in the day. Yeah.
How's that going to go for you? Who you rooting for?
Well, I'm going to Dundalk. I'm an East Baltimore boy, man. I'm going with Dundalk all the way. But it inspired me to play rugby when I was in college, and I went to college in my 30s. So I'm out there 30-something years old playing
out there
rugby,
beating up the kids.
Exactly.
Inside big 3-pointer from 13. That was a long one too. That was number 13, Anthony Perry, once again trying to get on the board. No dice. Pass all the way over. Murray Grant for 3, and it's in for 3. It's all good. 3 for 3. He's got 3 3-pointers. He's 3 for 3. There's threes all around. Play him on your numbers tonight. Inside pass to number 0, Deontay Cook on the Owl side, as finally another member on the Owls put some points on the board.
Unbelievable. Murray Grant with 13 points already with 15 minutes to go in the first quarter. Or it's quarter. It's not pro ball.
Close.
First half.
First half.
The Lions lead 15-4.
Up for 3. Good God almighty.
Get out of here.
Unbelievable.
Get
completely contested long 3-pointer. Already got me screaming so early in the game.
Scream away. Oh,
wait a second. He's got the ball again. Oh, man. I was hoping for it. But it did not go in. Murray Grant's under the rim.
It was close.
Pass over to the corner. That one goes in. Whistle blown, though, and it's not going to count.
Not going to count.
That was Deonta Dunlap on the three-point attempt and make, unfortunately, doesn't count.
Let's compose ourselves just a little bit. Get ready for that
if
next
Murray
one.
Grant can chill out for a second, maybe we will. Scores 18-4. Lions well in the lead.
Do not chill out.
Do not yet. Really don't chill out. Number 10 on the Lions side, Avion Robinson passes it over to Grant, who finds his way into the hole right up under the rim with the lay-in.
My man is on one today.
My goodness. Whistle blown by the ref, and the ref's going to discuss this for a second. We're going to figure out what's happening.
I can't even keep up with how many shots he's made.
Well, he's only missed one. So you can go with that.
How many has he attempted?
He is 7 of 8. He is 7 of 8.
Wow, already.
Yes,
So what's that, 15 points?
Yeah, I'm bad at math.
Right.
He's actually got 18 points.
Why 18 points?
He's got 18 points.
14 minutes to go.
Remember,
in the first
only other
half.
person that has scored on the team for the Lions is Antonio Jenkins.
Wow. Long three.
Long three. That one hits the front of the rim, bounces up.
He ain't no Murray Grant.
He is most certainly not. On the inside, past number 33, Amir Johnson. It's up, and that is good. Amir Johnson scores his first 2 points in the day. Owls driving down, and man, they are in a huge deficit. But what a fight for that one! No call. That is number 1, Antonio Marr, for his first 2 points of the day. Inside pass, number 12 thought about it. He comes in.
Ooh!
Oh, ball goes over a little bit. That is Nasir Johnson, and there is a foul. Foul called on number 13, Anthony Perry. I believe that is his second personal foul. But he is sending number 12, Nasir Johnson, to the line. Hit him with those stats, Jimmy. I know you got.
Which ones? I'm shuffling around here.
Go for the free throw percentage.
Murray Grant's got me on one too. So,
yeah.
Nasir Johnson, in terms of his free throws, is where did it go? Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. You got time.
His averaging. What is it? Oh my gosh, I can't read this sheet. That's hilarious.
We got some printer problems, but that's second
we got some
one.
printer problems. Yeah.
But I'll say this: he's 1 for 2 on the day from the free throw line. There you go. And the Lions play some serious defense. They are holding these guys back behind the half-court line, but he already ran through. What a showing there! That's going to be on the Lions side. Deontay Cook, another 2 points, and he's going to the line, and 1 for him.
So Nasir Johnson is averaging about a 3 for 5 per game from the free throw line.
There you go. 3 for 5 per game. That's a good average, and it kind of showed today as he hit 1 for 2. And we got some discussions here.
He's also putting up 15 a game.
Oh, well,
might as well throw that in there too.
There you go. That might be important later.
And he is the team leader in average points per game.
Yep. Well, Deontay Cook did not go to the line. I'm not really sure what the discussion was over at the table, over at the where they're keeping all the stats and everything. But there was a discussion. He did not go to the line. But the Lions have the ball on the other end. That's number 12, Nasir Johnson. Once again, got the ball, passes it over to Amir Johnson. Up at the baseline, turnaround jumper. My God, that goes in. Incredible shot by Nasir Johnson. 3 points on the day so far.
Man, he's been watching a bunch of LeBron.
Yeah, that was something going on there.
That looked just like a LeBron shot right there.
Yep. Kenneth Riley on the three-point miss. Oh, he tried to get the dunk, though. It was blocked. I think he got fouled, I'm pretty sure, but that's a good foul. That's the kind of foul that you want to make.
You might as well make him go to the line and earn it.
That's right.
Yeah, on a foreshore dunk like that, yeah.
Look, when you're down this many points, the last thing you want to do is let somebody just dunk on you.
Exactly.
But that was Alonzo Wilkes, the freshman forward from Pasadena, Maryland, standing at 6'7", tried to jam that in, but it was blocked.
Speaking of which, it's 25-8 with 12:34 to go.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, right up there on the clock.
Yep. That's almost. I might have to play the lottery tonight.
Play it.
Play that Powerball, right?
Yeah, you already missed the big. You already missed the big one, so you may as well play the small one.
Right. I mean, I'll take a fraction of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take a piece.
Right.
Gone to the line. He missed his first one, made his second one. Score is 9. Now 9-25. Lions making their way down. Tried to get the inside pass, but it was kicked. He's holding on to it. Passes it, gets it. Nice hustle. Oh, it's knocked out of his hands. He's going to stay on the Lions side.
He snuck up behind him and just like swatted, snatched that one.
Yeah, he was getting kind of ganged up on the sideline there.
What do you do? You know?
Yeah, I know. It's better than stepping out. Letting them knock it out of your hands.
Oh, he sent it all the way back court.
Wow, okay. Well, it's still good. It's still in play.
Gives him a few seconds to get across.
Yeah. Think about it. Passes it over. That's Murray. Sorry, that's not Murray Grant.
Oh, almost an up and down.
Almost. He didn't leave his feet, though. Rebound grabbed by number 22, Alonzo Wilkes. Ball on the other end. That's number 3 for hit 3 on his side. Front of the rim. It bounces back. And the hustle does not pay off at that point.
Al's ball.
Yep. Antonio Jenkins knocks that one out on the other side. And it's going to be inbounded by Alonzo Wilkes.
So as expected, the pace of play has been really, 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 really fast.
Yes.
As you can only expect out of the Lions. And they sort of force the other team to play that way too. Like the Owls aren't doing anything to try to slow this game down, almost as if to say, okay, we'll roll with it.
That's right. Well, the Owls have the height advantage, but they don't have the speed advantage. 3-point attempt, front of the rim, bounces back into the hands of number 12, Nasir Johnson. He drives down, passes to Murray Grant.
Nice pass.
Waited his time. He was being very patient. Waited for that up and down the end. And now Murray Grant.
He's got like 90 points.
I believe he just hit 20 so far on the day. 11 minutes into the first period. I'm going to do the math on that in a second, but I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Number 0, Deontay Cook driving in, tried to go for that, but that's going to be an air ball, and the Lions let that go out of bounds.
So what? So there's an air ball, right?
Yeah.
Then there's the one that skimmed the net. But then there's one that don't even touch the net. That's what that one was.
I hate the one that skims the net because for a second you think it went in.
Yeah, sometimes, depending on the angle.
If you shot it, you think it went in.
Right.
Yeah, but from up here we obviously know the truth. All right, slow walk down. Making their way down on the other end, that is number 10, Avion Robinson. Holding on to it, 15 on the shot clock. He drives through the cut.
Nice.
Fakes the pass, but unfortunately doesn't go in. Lions get the rebound. He falls down. But, Owls get it back. It almost went out of bounds, but it is saved by Deonta Dunlap. Passes it over. Drives in for the teardrop. That is number 23, Kenneth Riley, on the score. And the Owls finally are in double-digit points 10 minutes into the game. Driving in, stops at the baseline, tries to do a teardrop of his own. That was Avion Robinson on the miss. Bringing it back down on the other side. Oh, Deonta Dunlap.
Can't put your shoulder into it like that.
Nope.
Number 12, Nasir Johnson, his first, team 7.
That is going to be his first foul for Nasir Johnson.
And that's only the second team foul with 10 minutes, 25 seconds to go.
Wow. This game is going. It's very interesting the way this game's going.
It is. It's been fast, but it's been really, really clean.
And very clean on the Lions side.
Yeah.
Long pass over to number 23 as he goes for 3 up in the air. He's going to hit the back of the back of the rim. Ball still loose. Who's the last one to touch it? See what the ref's call is going to be.
It's going to the Lions.
It's going to the Lions. And that was Kenneth Riley on the miss earlier. Murray Grant taking point, walking down with it, taking his time a little bit of a skip though. He's dribbling down, trying to get the crossover, passes it back. Oh, but man, Kabasu lost control of it. That is up and in. It's good. Dunlap with his score for the first time today.
With those kinds of steals, it's just, it's all about just staying in your lane, and then you get lucky, and then the ball just finds you, and that's what happened there.
Right place, right time. Out of 3-point land in between the circles. That's going to be number 2, Kabasu. He's got it. Passes it over to Nasir Johnson. He's going to handle it. There's a pick set up here. But he blew right through it by Antonio Jenkins. Moves on up and back of the rim into the hands of Antonio Mars. He's driving down to the other side. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to tell you something, Jimmy. If that went in, I don't even care.
I threw my headset and just took a restroom break or something.
If that went in, I wouldn't even care if he would have gotten fouled or if he would have fouled somebody. I'm like, ref, just give him the points, man. Like
exactly.
He did a lot for that for that one. He did so much. Oh, my.
I got to, as everyone can see out there in the YouTube land, Prince George's Community College has really stepped up the pace.
Yes.
It's almost like now they're forcing the issue. Now they're wanting to speed up the game. Big three there. Wow.
Big three from number 3, Dunlap, and it's good. He's got 5 points in the day. Not Dundalk, but Prince George is going to need every single bit of that. 3-point attempt up there in front of the rim, but the rebound is grabbed by Antonio Jenkins, passes it back over. Murray Grant has it now after the pass from Jason Mouzon.
And now Dundalk's slowing it down a little bit.
And that works in their favor. Passing it over. They're swinging it around the outside of the arc here.
Works
Amir
it
Johnson
inside.
passing it on the inside, passes it back out, and a travel. He tried to get that ball back out, Jalen Williams did, when he noticed that he was starting to fall. Unfortunately, unable to get to it.
So it's almost a shot clock violation anyway. So travel or not, they're going to be giving up the ball there as the shot clock went off like right about the same time.
Right. I don't think he would have gotten that pass off. The shot off before that. But the Owls are on their way back down. Passing it over. Kenneth Riley drives in, passes it back out.
Way out.
Oh, for the 3-point attempt by number 3, and he drains another one. It's good. Dunlap, 2 straight threes, and this lead is dwindling as coach.
Still an 8-point lead, though.
It is. It's still an 8-point lead.
I mean, if you'd told me that we'd be this deep in the game with an 8-point lead, sounds about right because throughout the season, Dundalk has we got used to them trailing at the half. Remember?
Oh yeah, we did
for all those games,
and then making that big comeback.
Exactly. So for them to have an 8-point lead here, is it's a positive. But they again they did have like that enormous lead thanks to Murray Grant.
Yes, as he came out of the wood, just straight out of the locker room, just draining threes like it was nothing.
He's on fire. He's cooled off a little bit here. As the score is 27-19 as we are in a timeout.
Yep. And sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to remind the people out there in YouTube land, like we've been talking to them, don't be scared to leave comments. We're going to read them over the half. We don't have access to them now. They're not like scrolling across any screens that we have.
Right.
But
we're not that sophisticated yet.
I mean, we can work on it, but
if you got a shout out, throw it in the comments. We'll read it at the half.
Yeah.
And when we come back from the half, I'll be doing shout outs. So throw your shout outs out there. I'll get one started. I want to give a shout out to my kitty cat.
Yeah.
Scratchy Bonsai, what's up? I know you're listening with my lady back at home. And to Frank the Tank, the dog.
Frank the Tank, the dog. Yes. Yes. And
go ahead. Got to give the shout outs to all the animals in my life out there. Human and actual animal.
Literally.
And then all our wild maniacs out there tuned in to Dundalk basketball.
Dundalk basketball. I checked the comments real quick, and it's pretty busy in the comments. Keep it going. All right, so number 10 on the line side is Avion Robinson. Passes on the inside. Pass back over to Mouzon. He drives on the inside. Loses control, though, as that is grabbed by Jahari Simon. He's making his way down to the rim.
Wow.
Nice kiss on the glass, but that was blocked on the way over by Jalen Williams.
Very close to a goaltending.
Mouzon up for 3, but wow.
There he is.
We were waiting for it. Mouzon, he thought about it. He didn't really get off the ground. It was kind of like a forward 3-pointer, but hey, that went in, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
And we are going to stop because we lost power for a second on the shot clock. Refs are going to see what we can do here and see what we can get going.
Jason Mouzon.
Uh-huh.
He's out on the court a lot, 26.3 minutes a game.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that you see out there all the time.
Yeah, 7.5 points a game average. Do you remember that? What was that last? Didn't he hit like 7 threes in a row?
Yes, it was 7 in a row. I
My
do remember.
gosh.
How could I ever forget that?
Exactly. That's like your call of the year already. Check out Deacon Storm on Twitter. He's got that call on Twitter, and it's I had to forward it too. So
that's going in my resume and on my reel. All right, ball back on the inside. Owls having on the other side is Deonta Dunlap. Ball is up in the air from 3-point land, and that one goes in. That is number 30, Jahari Simon, on the triple as they're making their way down. That lead is dwindling down to 8 points. And sometimes that happens in games like this. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't predict it.
I didn't expect Prince George's Community College to just roll over and let this one go by them. I mean, they're going to be fighting throughout this game.
You're right. Pass over to Mouzon. coming from Avion Robinson. Ball is up, but a miss from 3. Wait a second. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to go on the outside. That was Amir Johnson on the miss.
It was a great effort. There were 2 Owls on that ball.
Yeah.
To 1 Lion, and unfortunately the ball went out, and it's going back the Owls' way.
And it does its thing. You are correct.
It does its thing. Well, the ball is round. So it's going to do its thing.
Oh, almost a steal from Avion Robinson, but he has to hurry up and get back in position. Mouzon on the guard, and that still goes in. Jahari Simon all in the face of Jason Mouzon for 3. And you can't ask for more shot contesting than that.
Yeah, Simon's getting on one of his own right there.
Oh, boy. Avion Robinson was able to get across the half-court line. Oh. Jalen Williams passes it over. Murray Grant has it. He lost it for a second, but was able to get that back. And Murray Grant puts another 2 in his repertoire.
That was a beautiful drive by Murray Grant.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Can he miss a shot?
Well, there was one.
Well, there was one, yeah. Of course. Rhetorically speaking.
I know what you mean.
He's on one. I mean, keep feeding him the ball, give him the lane, get him the lanes.
Yeah,
he does well on the drive, as he just showed right there. I mean, that sort of exemplified his ability to get under and get those balls up.
Well, he is definitely on fire right now. And as there was another timeout taken. And that was a full timeout. That's going to go halfway. It's going to be a minute and a half. Already 45 seconds left.
All right, 7-point ball game, 32-25 in favor of the Lions as they host the Owls today of Prince George's Community College.
Yeah, they go pretty quick.
Might I add, in beautiful Dundalk, Maryland.
Yeah. Beautiful Dundalk, Maryland.
Got to shout it out. Got to shout it out once a game at least.
It's where you're from, I believe, in this area. So I'll let you have it.
Right down there on the city line. Yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
We're doing baseball again this year, right?
Of course we are.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm throwing you a softball. Well, I'm throwing you a baseball.
I mean, if they do softball,
we'll do fastball right down the middle, so we can talk about that, and just to let people know that the baseball season is coming, and we're going to be right there with you again this season.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I am too.
I got my O's season tickets too.
Oh, okay.
I'm jacked about that.
It's like you think pitchers and catchers are reporting. Jimmy Flame's gonna be right there with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I almost said reporters. 3 up in the air for 3 Owls. That is a complete miss. Didn't hit the backboard. Didn't hit the net. Didn't hit the rim.
Out.
Yeah, just completely out. But that was Deonta Dunlap on that miss.
Great effort though to try and keep the ball inbound.
Yeah, I mean, he had the arc. It was just a little bit to the left, at least from our end.
Johnson brought it up, passes over.
Ball's
Jumper.
up. There it is. Murray Grant. My God, man. I don't even know what to say.
Murray.
Okay, you can say that.
Murray. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, ball was passed by Deontay Cook, but it was tipped by Avion Robinson, went out of bounds, and that's going to remain the Owls' ball.
Unbelievable. Only 6 total team fouls between both teams. 3 apiece.
That's actually something I'm not used to.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I'm used to seeing them go to the line. Like about this point of the game, like people are going to the line.
3-point attempt, hits the side of the rim, but is rebounded, back up, and this time rebounded by the Lions by Amir Johnson. They're driving down. Grant up, pull up, 3-pointer.
Shut up.
Jeez. Pull up 3-pointer. Murray Grant is out of control right now.
Do it again.
But on the other side, they're going to question.
Bam.
Murray Grant had the question. Deonta Dunlap had the answer. Answers once again with a 3-pointer of his own. He's got 3 3-pointers on the day.
These teams are throwing out some bombs now.
37-28 is your score. 5:14 left in the first half. Murray Grant with it again. He passes it back.
I thought he was going to go for a big sky hook there.
I thought too. And what a move by Avion Robinson. Rebound grabbed and is good. That is Jalen Williams on the score.
39-28.
His first 2 points of the day. And the rebound grab by Amir Johnson. He's making his way down.
Wide open.
By himself and wide open. Almost a little bit too much juice on that one.
Right.
Was Nasir Johnson, as he has 5 points on the day as well.
It looked like he might have slipped a little bit on that jump.
Sometimes that ball just leaves your fingertips and you aren't ready for it.
There's that too, yeah.
Sometimes it happens. Even for the easiest shots. And now the Owls swinging that around up at the top of the arc, passing it over. That's going to be Dunlap with the ball. He drives in, pulls up, shot, jumper, and it is good. That is 2 points for Dunlap as he adds to his total. And the Lions have the ball, 4:14 left in the first half. Avion Robinson currently with the ball. A little bit of a cross-up. He loses control. And where's that going to go? Looks like that's going to be a foul on Nasir.
Looked like Deontay Cook of the Owls gave him the lane to the basket.
Yeah.
Perhaps goading him to actually do the drive.
And it worked.
We got some substitutions here.
Yeah, we have several, actually.
Let's see what happens. I see a bunch of players leaving the court.
There's a lot of people on this court that I've never seen before in my entire life.
We're going to try and suss, We're going to try and suss this out for you.
All right. Well, I'm going to do it this way. Right now on the court still for the Owls, Deonta Dunlap, number 21, Andreas Mutin, number 11, Reed Repstock. He's back out. That was a technical, actually, so that worked against the favor of the Owls. As
first bucket is good.
Yep, that first one is good.
And the second
is also good. So Amir Johnson, he's got 4 points in the day after that, after the technical.
I love that sound when it's a perfect swish.
Yes.
And the ball hits the bottom of the net at such an angle that it actually yanks the net down.
Correct.
Makes that little pop at the end.
I love that sound. Jahari Simon also out there for the Owls. Inbound pass, Murray Grant. All the way back. Oh, it was tipped. Avion Robinson able to get his hands on it, though. Back over to Murray Grant. Over in the corner. Murray drives back in. A little bit too much juice, but he looks like he may have been fouled. Let's see what the ref's call is.
Yeah, he's going to the line.
Yep, he is going to the line for 2 shots.
Say that again. Murray Grant.
Murray Grant.
There we go.
Foul on the Owl side. They have 16 fouls. Murray Grant up for his first foul shot, and that one hits the front of the rim, bounces up, and it is good.
Grant's a 66% free throw shooter on the season.
All right, well, let's see how he does today. Ball back up again.
100 so far.
Yep, there you go. Stole my line.
There you go.
All right, don't worry, I ain't mad at you. I'm running out of space here to write his points down and keep track.
Just keep writing.
Yeah, I'm going to keep writing.
I got paper over here if you need it.
Ball is up, hits the back of the rim into the hands of Avion Robinson. He passes it up to Murray Grant almost by himself.
He
drives in, but that is number 33 for 3, and that one bounces, hits the back of the rim. Amir Johnson on the miss, and on his way down, number 3, Deonta Dunlap passes it over. Corner 3, hits the corner top of the backboard. That was Jahari Simon on the miss. Driving in the Lions. Avion Robinson with it. And he's going to take his time. 3:16 left on the clock. Obvious joke. I'm waiting for Jimmy to say something, but he didn't.
45-30.
There you go. 33 up for the pull-up jumper, and it is good. Amir Johnson for 2, 6 points on the day so far.
Make it 47-30.
17-point deficit here for the Owls. Pull-up 3. Hits the back of the rim into the hands of Reed Rebstock. Passes it back. Pull-up jumper at the baseline, misses, hits the back of the rim as well, bounces out. Lions got the ball. 2:45 left on the clock. Now Avion Robinson driving down. He's making his way to the rim, but he misses it. That steal is picked up by Andreas Mutin. And that is in and good. Reed Rebstock for the lay-in.
Nice up and under.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move there. A little bit of style and panache on that one.
Right.
Lions taking the ball up. Avion Robinson up between the circles. He's driving his way in and just goes all the way in almost. I guess that counts as coast to coast. That's his first 2 points of the day.
Excellent pick by Isaiah Berger.
Thank you. Thank you for calling that out.
I mean, you could see it develop. I mean, Berger came in and just bodied. He just set up, and then
there it is.
Boom, there's the drive.
Speaking of body, Mutin. He tried to body his way to the rim, but the ball just bounces out. Pull-up jumper. That was a three-pointer. It was a miss by Amir Johnson. Owls making their way back down. Dunlap passes it over. Wow. Three-pointer in the corner. Deontay Cook. He's got 7 points on the day. Scores 49-35. 1:30 left in the first half. Passes it over. It's going to be Nasir Johnson. Avian Robinson got it back between the circles. Pick set up. Robinson drives through,
Another
gets up to
nice
the rim,
pick.
but unfortunately was unable to get to the rim, not get the ball high enough. Either way, that was a charge, and that ball is going back to the outside.
Yeah, he contorted his body a little bit there, just didn't have the strength to get that ball up through all those hands. Great effort, nevertheless.
Oh, of course. And like we said earlier, Owls, they got the height. They got a lot of size on the team. Lions are coming with the speed. And right now, speed is winning.
Speed is winning, even though the pace of the game has come down a little bit.
Which, once again, like I said, works in the Lions' favor. Driving to the rim.
Same thing.
Hey, I'm about to say same thing. Not enough strength to get that to the rim. If it would have made it, the ball would have went in. It would have counted.
That's one of those shots where your hip kind of gets caught on the other guy's hip.
Yeah.
You're just.
And there's no way you can get that ball up.
You just can't. I mean, physics exist, right?
Very true. Avian Robinson got past the defender, pulled up, sends it out to the three-point land. And unfortunately, that is a miss. Nasir Johnson on the miss. It looks like we have a loose ball foul. Substitutions are made. In for Deontay Cook, that is DeJuan McMillan, seeing his first time on the floor.
My dude Muzan's back on the court.
Yeah, Jason Muzan back on the court. Inbound pass made by Dunlap. And Dunlap has it back. McMillan passing it to him. A little bit of trickery here. Jackson passes it over.
It's like Harlem Globetrotters right there.
If you want to whistle the theme, don't do it. Not you. Get that copyright strike.
Right. I ain't even gonna try to whistle it anyway.
Yep.
Y'all ain't trying to hear that.
Wooten with the three-pointer hits the front of the rim, or the side, I should say. Losing control of it. Mooten's got it back. Wow. Big moves from the big man. He drives in, and that would have been incredible if that would have went in, but unfortunately it doesn't. Mooten showing his moves.
And finally a foul's called.
Yeah, finally.
I thought there was a foul on that first rumble,
yeah. I tell you what, Mooten down there, he is rumbling. 6'7" freshman from Accokeek, Maryland.
Right. Well, the Lions are certainly rumbling through this first half, 49-35 with 10 seconds to go.
And the Lions are going to have to keep that up. Do they hold on to the ball? Do they make one last-second shot?
Yeah, they're gonna keep it.
They are. Oh, they just lost it. Wait, they got it back. Last-second three. Oh, my God, last-second three-pointers up. Avian Robinson for three, and we're going to the half with the Lions. Score 52, Owls 35 as we hit the half. Wow.
Now, this has been a first. I don't even need to look at the score sheet. I can tell you the first half is all about that long three, the long threes from the Dundalk Lions. And then also, of course, Murray Grant being the standout, definitely. I'm not even looking at the numbers. I'm telling you that, right? There's sometimes you watch a half and the story tells itself.
It does. And if my math is correct, which we will get the score paperwork as the half is, Murray Grant is responsible for 29 of those 52 points. So we will see.
29 in the first half of a JUCO game. That's just fantastic.
That is fantastic, and Murray Grant should be absolutely proud. He should be player of the game. But like we said, I mean, there's really not much to talk about at the half. Murray Grant. Grant's the guy.
Well, speaking of Grant, too, I would love to see his updated stats. I'm sure we're going to get an updated stat sheet during the half, and we'll be able to talk about that afterwards. But YouTubers, y'all tuning into YouTube, make sure jump in the comments. I want to see those shout-outs. If I don't get any shout-outs, I'm going to be real mad.
Jimmy's going to be mad.
I'm going to be real mad. So get those shout-outs in the comments. If you got anything else you want to say in the comments, we're going to be doing some readings from the comments when we come back after this half.
Yeah.
And, Prince George's County Community College Owls. That's a long name.
The Owls.
The Owls.
For such a short team name.
Exactly. Coming all the way up here over here to Dundalk to play the Lions. 52-35 at the half is your score.
That's right, and your leading scorer, of course, coming in at the half, Murray Grant. Right behind him is Amir Johnson with 6 points.
6 points. 29 points, 6 points,
Yeah, and Avian Robinson and Nasir Johnson are also tied with 5. But we're going to come back after the half in about 12 minutes. Once again, like Jimmy said, score is Lions 52, Owls 35. I am Deacon Storm. He is Jimmy Flame. We will be right back with the second half of NJCAA basketball action. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Deacon Storm, Jimmy Flame. Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I know you had to set volume for that.
I got it. I got you, man.
Yep, Deacon Storm, Jimmy Flame coming back for the second half of this game between the CCBC Dundalk Lions as they take on Prince George's Community College, the Owls, in NJCAA basketball action.
Right. How about that score, though? 52-35 at the half.
Wow.
That's 17 points. Excuse me. That was not. I'm not coughing because of.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm 100%. Just got tested the other day.
Woo!
I do work within the Baltimore City Public School System from time to
there you
time,
go.
and I gotta get tested all the time. So
There you go. Now,
I'm
what
good to
about
go.
those? What about those shout-outs, man? You said you had shout-outs.
We got some shout-outs here. But real quick, I just wanted to give a shout-out to one player from each team. Big shout-out, of course, to Murray Grant, who's only missed one shot.
29 points.
29 points. He's 11 of 12 from the field, 5 of 6 from 3. And then the leader on the outside is Deontay Dunlap with 13 points. Shout-out time. Cynthia Cotton Grant, watching from Texas.
Hey.
I want to give you a personal shout-out from watching from so far away.
Shout out for Texas there.
Shay Got Classic says, "Let's go Murray. Let's go Murray." That's what I'm talking about, too.
Hey, there you go.
Marcel says he wanted to give a shout-out to Kenneth Riley. So Kenneth Riley, Marcel's giving you a shout-out. Teresa Barrett, she's looking forward to Teresa Barrett's looking forward to baseball. We are, too.
Yep.
Let's keep it going. Make sure he's tuned in for those games as well. And Murray Grant's brother, Morgan, is tuned in, and I bet he's proud of what he's seen his brother do
jumping
there.
off of the
exactly.
off the couch or wherever he is sitting right now.
We are up here in the booth jumping up to the rafters. You know, I can only imagine what he's doing at home. So shout out to Murray Grant's brother Morgan, who is tuned in watching this all play out as well.
That's right. Good job there, Jimmy Flame, with the shout-outs for you. And like you said about the baseball, we are coming back this year, COVID permitting, with more baseball action for you. Myself, Jimmy Flame, will be here once it happens. So if you have not subscribed yet, not only subscribe, click that the bell next to the word subscribe. Boom, boom. So that way you know when we're coming in for some more sports action for the CCBC Dundalk Lions.
Here we go. Oh, shut up, dude. Shut up.
Jeez. Jason was on with the ball.
Dude, we are so corny sometimes. It's awesome.
Avion Robinson's got it on this end pull-up jumper at the top of the arc, or near the top of the arc. Nice. Tried to do that inside pass, but unfortunately that one's tipped and stolen.
Got to check them to see if they're sleeping. That's what he was doing.
Yep.
But the Owls answer right back. They get the steal. They're down here at the other end of the court.
At right number 5, that is Savion Jackson, drives in and completely loses control and passes it to one of his coaches on the bench. That's going to be Lions ball.
I do got to say, I feel his pain. Like, he looked over and there was everybody on the same colored jerseys over there.
Yeah, he saw a friendly face.
He saw a friendly face. Boom.
Here you go, coach. All right, inbound pass by Amir Johnson over to Jason Muzan. He is guarded by Reed Repstock. As Muzan's making his way up. Passes to Avion Robinson. Who then passes on the inside. Murray Grant was going on the inside, but he didn't have enough room to make that. Back to Muzan. Murray Grant kind of running around under the rim. Game's leading scorer. Trying to get an open spot. Nice inside bounce pass, but that's going to go to the Owl side as it bounces out of bounds.
I love Muzan's dribble style. He looks like he's always just going for it.
Yeah,
like
just enough aggression.
Even his just casual dribble up the court is like, I'm coming to get you. I love it. I love it.
Swinging it around up here at the top of the arc for the Owls. That is number 12, DeJuan McMillan with the ball. Was going to drive in, but changed his mind. Passes it to Savion Jackson. Jackson loses control of it. Repstock has it. He's making his way in. Pull-up jumper off the glass. Tried to get the tip in. That did not go in. Lots of opposition and called for the foul on the way it was coming up.
My head started bobbing trying to follow that one.
There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on, yeah.
But that sequence ends with Repstock going to the line.
Early on in this one, 52-35 Lions.
That's right. And the Owls came into the game, missing that one. Owls come into the game with a free throw percentage of 18.1.
Wait.
I read no, that.
You're reading the wrong.
Is that?
My gosh.
No, that.
Wow. No. That's free throws made per game.
Yeah. Sorry, 18.1. My bad, y'all.
That's not a percentage.
We're going to keep moving on.
That's
Sorry.
an average number of free throws made per game.
I was reading in transit.
That's okay.
Wow.
That happened to me earlier when I was reading the stat sheet. They do look a little bit different. But when they
because they don't put percentages on the paper. They just put the number.
They just put the number.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the percentage will follow. Like in the on the Dundalk statistics sheet, the main one, it's like you have to go all the way to the right. You'll see the average, and then you'll find a percentage like next to it. And on the sheet you're reading, there is no percentages.
Yes. Thank you. Ball is up and in. Murray Grant on the foul line.
Not to sound patronizing or anything like that.
No, never. Yeah.
There's always a learning moment.
I mean, they say no matter what, you're always learning. When you stop learning, that's when you stop working.
Right?
All right, Murray Grant unfortunately misses that last one. Scores 54-36. Coming out of the half, three-pointer out in the corner. That is no good as the rebound is grabbed.
Nice rebound and save.
By Amir Johnson. Muzan's got it. Pull-up jumper, steps up.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, it doesn't go in. It was tipped, but that doesn't go in either. Amir Johnson on that miss. Thinking about it for a second. Thought he was going to go for that three. Savion Jackson.
Great effort by Johnson, though, on that follow-up, despite it not being good.
Yep. I mean, it's all about the hustle sometimes. Passing it back, he steps behind that three-point and just gets it. It's good. Anthony Perry for three.
Perry with the wherewithal to take a step back to extend the 2 to the 3.
Yeah.
With a mere, 2 inches of space there.
But it was just enough that he can get through. Lions with the ball on this side. They are taking their time.
The Owls bench is starting to come alive.
Oh, Avion Robinson in and out of the rim. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Exactly.
Owls on the other side, Rebstock. Inside pass to Mooten. That one is in and good. Andreas Mooten with his first points of the day.
54-41, 17:05 to go.
And there you go. The Lions once again taking their time.
Yeah, they really slowed it down.
Oh, nice steal. Popped it out. Contested lay-in, in and out, but the tip in once again, but control lost. Owls going to get a second chance on that one. Pull up three, and that one was once again in and out. A little bit too much mustard on it. Lions get that rebound.
It was an aggressive rebound there.
Very
on the defensive end.
Very aggressive.
Looks like the Owls are starting to own up to their size.
Well, it's the one thing they do have in their favor. Just scores 54-41. Ball bounces out. No half-court violation there, though. Avion Robinson decides to go up for it instead of pass it out, and we got ourselves a stoppage in play.
Let's see what the signal is. It looks like
that foul is going to be called
shooting
on.
Foul.
Yeah, called on the Owls. See who it's called on. Yep, foul called on DeJuan McMillan.
Thank you, Lamont.
This job is a lot easier when you have him down there.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. Avion Robinson going to the line for the first time as in, and that is good. He's got 6 points in the day so far.
The Owls with 3 fouls already. They didn't have but 3 fouls in the entire first half.
Well, they are kind of in a deficit here, 14 points.
Very true.
Ball's up and good. Avion Robinson, 7 points so far today. A little bit too much on that pass, but luckily Anthony Perry 6'6", and he got a 3-point attempt up and air ball. Passing it down here on the fast break, pull up jumper. That one hits the rim and just kind of rotates and out into the hands.
Was on with a little reach, trying to steal the ball there after that rebound.
Trying to get it, and wow. Anthony Perry showing off his handles, passes it back. Murray Grant almost got his hands on it, but didn't. And the underhanded shot is no good. Lions get that ball back with 15:34 left in the game. Inside pass to Murray. Not Murray, sorry. I got used to saying his name. That was Antonio Jenkins. My bad.
You know, the Owls haven't played a game since December the 11th.
That's a long time off.
Almost a month, yeah. And they were at the Community College of Philadelphia where they lost a very close game, 79-76. And perhaps that, that has something to do with the, the rate at which they're missing the buckets. Because on paper it looks like they're the team that's going to own the inside, and have a day of layups, right? But we haven't seen that at all. We have not seen that at all.
That you are absolutely right. As Mooten goes to the free throw line, and that one's in and good. This is his first trip to the free throw line.
And we got players coming and going.
Coming and going.
Looks like Johnson has exited for the Lions.
Yep, and on the outside, that is Rebstock, McMillan, and Perry. 11, 12, and 13 all being taken out of the game. That actually made it really easy to read.
Right.
Mooten with the miss, but the Owls get the rebound.
So that's more of what you expected out of the Owls today, is to really win the rebound battles.
But we got to see how it turns over. Nice big shot by Savion Jackson as he finally gets on the board.
Turns it into two.
Driving it, pass it back to Murray Grant, and that one is in once again for three, and it is good.
32 on the day for Murray Grant. He is having a day.
He really is.
He is having a day. Wow.
He really is. Words can't even be said. Nice inside bounce pass, and just not enough there for Savion Jackson to put in there and get it up. He crashes in.
Number 23, Jalen Williams,
60-44, Lions lead with 14:32 to go in the second half.
Yep, and that foul's called on Jalen Williams as well. And this is something that's going to blow your mind. We were just talking about the rebound situation. You would expect the Owls to win that rebound situation.
Right.
However, going into the half, the Lions have 5 more rebounds than the Owls do.
Wow.
Yep, the Lions had 17 coming into the second half. Owls have 12. So now, what's the point here? You know what I mean? Like, where are we going to go with that? Owls need to pick up on the rebound. They need to use their size and get in there and try to get that together, or else they're never going to be able to get these points back in. Right.
Well, it's funny because you always look at there's so many games where the Lions go into it being the smaller, speedier team.
Yes.
But it always seems the rebound game seems to go their way much more frequently than you'd think.
Pass back, 3-point up for number 30 is no good. Jahari Simon saved it, but that is passed right back in the hands of Murray Grant by himself. Good catch. Oh, man. Good catch by Nasir Johnson. And while still in the air, he completed the play and the score. He's got 7 points on the day.
He transferred the ball to his left hand and put it in like a feather.
In midair. Up. Lions almost be able to get control back of it, but Mooten under the rim, putting some serious body into that as he scores once again. Now that's what the Owls are going to need to do if they want to think they can get back in here and take over the lead from the Lions.
Exactly. Plenty of time left in this one, over 13 minutes to go. They still got time to play the inside game.
Yes, they do.
They don't have to panic yet.
Moves on around. They're doing their passes. Murray Grant drives but loses control.
Looks like he tripped on his shadow there.
Oh, but there's a call here. It's going to be a call. Let's see who that's on. Someone going to the line here? Going to the line?
We got players coming in, players going out. Let's see. Let's suss it out. Taking the bench for the Lions is Nasir Johnson. He's going to have a seat. And the throw in.
Yep, we got the throw in from Grant to Avion Robinson. Back to Grant, back to Robinson. Lions trying to create that space, and they do. Pass it back. Number 2, pull-up jumper as he steps up. Back to Murray Grant, though.
Ooh, wisely swatted outside.
Yes. Kabasu's got his hands on it now. Passes it over to Avion Robinson. As it looks like the Owls are playing his zone. Pick set up. Robinson takes it to the rim.
Wow.
Goes in. What a move by Avion Robinson.
What do you call that? When you do kind of a half
step through. He stepped through. I don't know if that counts as a Euro step. Someone's going to call it there out. But, he definitely made He made a show of it.
He made a show of it
for everyone watching.
He got the points. That's all that matters.
Yep, he's got 9 points in the day. Step back, jumper, falls back into the hands. Avion Robinson's got it. Kabasu got that rebound. Let's see who's got it. Murray Grant was out there three-point land, but he's got the step-up jumper, and he misses his second shot of the day, but it's back in the hands of Kabasu as he gets on the board for the first time and scores 2 points. Score 66-48. Lions in the lead with 12 minutes left in the game.
The Lions are doing a heck of a job keeping their position. That's why they're
wait a second. Robinson knocked it right out of his hands, goes to the rim. Too much on it, but he's backed up by Antonio Jenkins.
And we got a timeout here now. They got to slow this one down a little bit. Dundalk is leading 68-48. It's a 20-point lead with 11:49 to go. Wow, what do you make of that?
Well, things seem to kind of get out of hand every once in a while.
Right.
Away from the Owls, and this is of course the appropriate response is calling that timeout, try to get yourself back in order.
Sure.
Try to get things going. Murray Grant missing, unfortunately, his second shot of the day.
Oh, just number two?
Number two.
Yeah.
Number two. It's terrible.
It seems like such a big deal.
It's terrible. It seems like such a big deal until you realize that he's got 35 points today.
That's just – I don't think I've seen a performance like this out of any player.
Well, I will say this is definitely the best performance I've seen on the court here since I have been taking over the reins of play-by-play for the CCBC Dundalk Lions. Now, as we mentioned earlier, Jason moves on that one game that I called.
Right.
7 straight three-pointers.
Which was crazy also.
Which was insane. Murray Grant does not have 7 straight three-pointers because he had that miss, but he does have 7 made three-pointers in this game so far.
I fully expect more.
Yeah. I mean, one can only hope as a fan of the Lions because that is our home team. Sorry, Owls fans, but we're doing our best here as professional broadcasters to bring you an experience, but we are here with the Lions for the Lions. So when it comes down to it and you want to be biased about it, you want to try as hard as you can.
But also, but despite being a 20-point game, I mean, the Owls are they look great out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though I did expect more of the rebound game going their way, what I was trying to make a point earlier in that Dundalk has been very disciplined out there when it comes to planting your flag in the ground and maintaining your position.
Right.
And they've been doing that, and the ball has been literally going to them today.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not like they're jumping
almost
up,
every bounce in their favor. Speaking of bounces, three-pointer up in the air, hits the back of the rim, out of the hands of number 12, Nasir Johnson. Now, let's talk about the fact that Jalen Williams just dove almost into no man's land over there trying to get that ball, and that's the kind of hustle you want to see.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sure that foul is going to be called on Amir Johnson as he tried to block the shot from Anthony Perry as he got his hands up.
Yep, he's going to the line.
Yep, Perry's going to the line. Both teams with 14 fouls so far. Ball is up and in.
Yes, he sinks the first one.
Yep, and he's got another one coming. And there's 11:35 left. He's slowly chipping away at the lead, front of the rim, and hits, and he misses that one.
Yeah, he's just a 40% free throw shooter on the year, but he does shoot 70%, or rather, he's a 50% shooter. I had that backwards. My bad.
Oh,
he's only a 40% field goal shooter and a 50% free throw shooter.
Well, ball's out on the other end after a steal and a nice effort by Donald Green as he gets on the I'm sorry, not Donald Green. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
We're both entitled to mistakes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
As long as we follow up gracefully, like that.
Oh, like that. Oh, that's a no-go. Sorry, that was Antonio Marr. My fault, everyone. Antonio Marr on the score on the other side after quite an impressive move, falling back completely and able to complete that play.
Got a throw in from the Owls.
Yep, there was a little bit of contact down there on the other end.
19-point game with 10:55 to go.
Yeah, both teams 4 timeouts remaining here in the second half of this contest between the Dundalk Lions and the Prince George's Community College Owls.
Oh.
And an errant pass. Just a little bit of communication there between Dunlap and Marr.
Yeah, it looked like Marr signaled to go to the outside, but then broke to the inside as the ball was being passed, and resultingly it goes out of bounds and Lions ball.
That happens sometimes. Avion Robinson with it, passes it back.
And those are the kind of mistakes you'd expect from a team that hasn't played in almost a month as well.
Yep, Avion Robinson calls for the timeout. He had nowhere to go. He knew he was locked there, so he called for the quick timeout just to save himself. He didn't want to create a situation where the Owls get the ball back, and that was very intelligent, actually.
Very true.
With having the wherewithal to go for that timeout, knowing that they're in the lead. It's a pretty sizable lead. They haven't called many timeouts in this game, haven't had a reason to.
Yeah, this was just a 30-second timeout. So it's just a quick little let's reevaluate what we're going to do, come out here, execute a play.
Get a good game plan together. And Coach Taylor, he's talking to his guys over there, and the men head back out to the court.
Boy, is he fired up. I mean, he's been yelling, from the sidelines all day long.
Yeah, but you know what?
It works.
The score,
it works.
Score. I'm looking at the scoreboard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It must work. 70-51, 19-point game, 10:36 to go as we come back to resume play. Lions ball.
Yep, and Nasir Johnson's going to be there for the inbound pass. Being guarded by Kenneth Riley. Passes it over to Avion Robinson. And the Lions are slowing this ball game down a little bit.
They have, yeah.
Yep.
They have.
Pass over to Murray Grant. Got his poked out. Avion and Murray.
Oh,
wait a second.
go.
Step up.
Oh.
Good Lord Almighty. Murray Grant just steps up, tosses it in the air. I don't know if I'm watching Murray Grant
Or Larry Bird.
right? Reggie Miller. I don't know what's happening out
Exactly.
here. Man, he's just tossing it up there. And it's going in. That's 8 3-pointers in this game, by the way.
Crazy. So that's number 8. Here's a jumper.
Jumper in and good. That's Amir Johnson. 8 points for him today.
It's been the Johnson and Grant show today.
It really has. It
Wow.
really has. All right, the Owls trying to get their way back down here on the other side. Nice inside pass. Losing control. What are they going to call? They're going to call that travel. I was waiting for it.
Me too.
From Deontay Cook, but
I didn't see a hand on the ball. I just saw a double dribble or, travel rather.
yes.
We're not the refs, though,
Pass over to Murray Grant. I think he may have stepped out of bounds as he was driving up. Let's see where it is.
And just to let all our YouTube listeners know that when I make rhetorical statements like that, they're rhetorical.
Yeah. I would hope that they understand.
Exactly.
Either way, inbound pass. I think it was a stoppage in play. But either way, we're going to get ready for the inbound pass. And
I just thought it was funny to say something like, well, we're not the refs. It's like, yeah, of course. It's obvious we're not the refs.
What if we were, though?
Well, it's rhetorical.
What if we were?
If we were?
What if we were calling?
Oh, we'd be playing combat basketball.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call nothing.
We would miss everything.
Exactly.
But while we have a chance and a break, next home game, don't forget, Wednesday, January 19th against Allegheny at 7:30 p.m. Myself, Jimmy Flame, we will be here for that game, but more than likely we will. So please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll know when that game starts. And the inbound pass is here. That's Avion Robinson so far. Nice pick set up by Antonio Jenkins. Back out. Step-up jumper once again. A little bit too low, but it's caught. And it's put back in. Good. That's Nasir Johnson.
Oh, my bad. Excellent follow-through right there. That's, more and more it's those Lions players staying in position, and the ball's coming right to them.
Yep. Antonio Marr almost losing control of it under the rim, but passes it back to Deontay Cook, who then passes it to Perry. Number 3, he's taking his time, taking his 3. Deontay Dunlap, his 4th 3-pointer of the day.
77-54, 8:50 to go in this one.
Yep, Deontay Dunlap, he has,
There's a drive and
and that's in. Avion Robinson on the score.
Long 3.
Long 3, almost in. I was trying to get out earlier, Deontay Dunlap with 16 points in the day.
That was kind of a playground-style shot.
Yeah, but those go in sometimes just like that does. Nasir Johnson, back-to-back scores. 11 points for him today. Driving it in, passing it back out. to Dunlap for three, and that is in, and that is good for his fifth three. He's not going to be left out today.
No.
Deontay Dunlap's not going to be left out today. Scores 81-57, 8 minutes left in the half, or in the game.
He's kind of creeping in there with those 5 threes, too.
He really
When you look
is.
at the scoreboard, you don't think that that's real, you know?
Right, exactly.
81-57.
Avion Robinson tried to go underhanded, but just did not have enough. He hit the floor. He's good, though. Whistle blown, and it looks like we're heading to the line here.
Final press sources number 1. Antonio Marr.
Yeah, but that foul was called on Antonio Marr. Thank you, Lamont, once again.
Oh, yeah.
Lamont also broadcast partner alongside myself and Bernard Stubbs with Morgan State University. So good to have him here. Familiar face, and that's in and out for Avion Robinson.
It's a real treat having him here in the what do they call it? The Lions Den? Have we done that yet?
We have not. But I guess you can call it that.
Let's do it.
Avion Robinson going for his second shot attempt. Up and good. He's 3 for 4 from the line today.
A little bit of a trivia question here.
How's that? Okay.
What's our total attendance so far this year?
I feel of fans.
Yes.
I'm going to say 0.
I was trying to trick you.
Yeah.
Make you think, wait, was there a game that,
in the back of my head, I was like, should I count like the 1 or 2 dads that like tried to sneak in?
Yeah, still no spectators.
Nope, not at all. Perry crossing up, nice pass on the inside, and that is in and good. Jahari Simon.
Wow.
What a sequence there between those two. As Perry picks up the assist.
A little bit of a lefty action there himself.
Avion Robinson with the ball up at the top and between the circles. He pulls up for 3. He felt good about that shot, but unfortunately, wait a second!
What happened?
Wow!
How did
Kabasu with the strength just ripped it right out of his hands.
That was a straight up magic trick. What on earth just happened?
I swear I blinked.
I did
and
too.
Kabasu had the ball, and I was like, what just happened? And he's going to the line, got the and one off of that. So let's see if he can complete that play.
Start calling him snatchy.
Man.
Wow.
Ball is up, and he completes that and one with no issues whatsoever. Kabasu out of nowhere just jacked the ball out of there. Now on the other end, pass over to number 3, deep 3, and it bounces off. Deontay Dunlap on the attempt, rear miss by him, but he was really far away from the three-point line.
You get the sense that the Owls are starting to play with a little bit of desperation here, and I don't think that's a very good idea. There's still over 7 minutes left in the game.
Sure.
They're down by a lot, but
they're down
basketball.
by 16.
It's basketball. You can come back pretty quick,
Yep.
but and then there's an errant pass right there. It's like
wait a second. We may have is everyone good? Okay, they're all good. Thought for a second. Wait. Yeah, we are.
Here it comes.
All right,
Okay,
guys, we're
good.
taking a second on the floor.
We had to take a minute to make sure everybody's okay first before I start,
Yep.
running my trap about, being in position and hurrying up and all that good stuff,
Yeah, I saw Perry grab his ankle, but I think he was just adjusting his shoe. Either way, Avion Robinson got the ball in the inbound pass, and stoppage in play once again. Looks like there may have been a foul, and that foul is called on Deontay Cook. Deontay Cook with 7 points so far today, the 6'1" freshman out of Seat Pleasant, Maryland. Can't say I've ever been there.
Yeah. Avion Robinson to the line.
Yep. You know why? Because the Owls have 9 fouls. They have 9 team fouls on this half. And opposition, the Lions have 4.
He's a 64% free throw shooter on the season.
Let's see if he can improve that stat here today. So far, he's been doing pretty good. He's 3 for 4.
Boom.
And now he is 4 for 5. He's going to get another attempt to extend the lead and improve his free throw percentage.
Trying to push this game to a 28-point lead.
This was also, in my own personal history, in and out, unfortunately. In and out. 4 for 6 today from the line. Perry with the ball. He's driving down. Little nice move. He's letting that height show. Anthony Perry, 2 points there. He's got 8 points on the day so far. And he's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Avion Robinson up at the top. Pulls up for 3 instead of driving in. Rebound is grabbed by him. He grabs his own rebound thanks to the tip back. Jason Muzan has it.
And why not? You got an enormous lead right now.
Very
approaching
true.
the 6-minute mark.
But Muzan up, no good. Rebound grabbed, and that is in with Jalen Williams on the score. He's got 4 points in the day.
88-61.
Lions, for the first time in my tenure, are cruising toward 100 points, but Perry's up for three, and that is good. Perry on the three-pointer. Timeout called by Coach Taylor after that three-pointer.
Fives across the board on time. 5:55 to go. 88-64. And man, this has been a game of just three-pointers, fast, slow. We've seen a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, this is more of a strategic timeout here, just to knock them off, even though they're not really on a run. Lions just taking that timeout, and
well, plus the Owls are in foul trouble now. They got 9 fouls up.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like things are looking really, really bleak for them.
But at this point,
it almost is desperation time.
At this point, I would say yes, it's desperation time. There is, it's 88-64 is your score, and it's not often you see people come back from a 24-point lead,
right?
But Owls are going to give it their damnedest. Muzan on the inbound pass, trying to get Robinson, and he does, but Robinson is guarded as the Owls had 3 players down on this end. But Robinson taking his time.
The Owls haven't been down like this since the game on December 5th against Westmoreland County Community College, where they lost, the Sullivan County Community College game on December 4th, where they lost 102-77.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Kabasu, while you were giving us those wonderful stats and very informative, Kabasu decided he wanted to go to the rim on the lay-in and get fouled, as he's going to take some time at the foul line. He's 1 for 1 from free throw line so far, and unfortunately is not able to complete that and one play. Scores 90-64.
A little bit of a rainbow there, too. And there's one there.
I was going to say, speaking of rainbows, that one goes in. Jordan Simon for 3 is good. 90-67 is your current score. 5:18 left in the game.
You think we're going to get triple digits today?
I mean, if it keeps going the way it is, yeah. Well, unfortunately, Kabasu not able to get in there. Thought he might be able to pick up the foul, but could not. Pass over to Simon. He drives in with the lay-in. It is good. 13 points for him on the day.
The Owls are going to have to keep doing that and, accepting what's given to them, those easy 2-point buckets.
Yeah. 90-69 is your score. 21-point deficit between the teams. Muzan with the pick. Allows Robinson to go in, but he got that yanked right out of his hands as he was going up for the lay-in. Let's see what the foul's in.
Savion Jackson did a little magic trick of his own there.
He did. And it looks like they actually called traveling. So that ball is on the outside. Robinson got hung up under the rim. So Perry with the ball driving inward and stoppage in play. Maybe a reach-in foul. That's what it looks like. And that ball is going to stay in on the Owl side. Owls already hit their foul limit as Robinson comes out. And, Jalen Williams comes in. Actually, I'm sorry. Jalen Williams is also going out. There's Aduka that came in. Aduaka, sorry.
Have we seen Jamari Thrash yet today?
Nah, we have not. But what we've seen is a three-pointer from Savion Jackson just now. And yet another timeout called.
18-point game.
Wow.
As we go into this 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I can't remember a time where we've seen quick timeouts like this. But
there's that. I mean, I can't remember a time where Dundalk had a lead like this.
Yeah.
This late in the game.
You are absolutely right.
We've had a couple nail biters here. And this one is this is more or less it's been the Murray Grant show. For one.
I mean, we actually have not heard from him in a little bit. He hasn't been on the board, but it's he's putting on quite a clank. He's obviously the highest scoring player today.
Right. Avion Robinson's really stepped it up as well.
Yes, he has. Avion Robinson has taken quite the role so far today. And wow. Just wow.
Exactly. I'm slightly speechless.
Yeah, yeah. And so far, by my count, Murray Grant, 38 points on the day. 38 points. Now, I can't speak to whether or not he has a double-double or triple-double or anything like that, but I don't have the live stats right in front of me, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did.
Well,
whoa, inbound pass, a little bit errant. Muzan ran past where it was going. And that's going to be a foul called on Muzan as Dunlap was on his way up with a shot.
Wow. No, he wasn't in the process of shooting.
You're right. I think, you know what, he took a shot right after the foul.
Right.
That's what it was. Long pass out. Dunlap has it. Tries to get over. Passes it back. 3-point attempt in. Whoa. And good. That is Perry once again. It's one of the tallest three-pointers I've seen in this building.
The Owls are trying to make a game out of it.
Yep.
Make a little late push here.
Muzan down there. Passes it over. Kabasu has it. Amir Johnson drives it in. Foul is called.
It's on the Owls. Or no, that's on the Lions. Wait. Yeah, I was correct.
You were correct.
I was right.
Yeah. And that was in the process of shooting. So that foul is called, and that's going to send Amir Johnson to the line. He's already got 8 points in the day, and this will be his second time going to the line. Here go, balls up and good. Makes that first one. 91-75 is your score. 3:53 left in the game. And what a game we've had, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
What a game we've had. Very
different.
different.
I've been really impressed with how Dundalk's been able to control that rebound game just by staying in position.
Yes.
You know, maintaining their positions, not trying to actually go body to body with the big men down there, but just maintaining their position, and the ball's found them today.
Yep. Big air ball from Jahari, excuse me.
Case in point right there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, tried to drive it in, but he didn't really have a good footing, and looks like we got some guys down. And he's making his way up. He was just taking his time. There was a little bit of a collision there, but he just lost his footing on the way over.
It looked like they kind of went rib to rib.
Oh.
Ouch.
That's the worst.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like a double cross body.
Exactly. Double cross body.
And I hate those.
Exactly. I don't like them when the guy comes in too low. I hate that. I don't mind it, chest to chest, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you.
Yeah. But no. The worst is the crumbling. You like crumbled paper when you guys finally hit the floor.
Right.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Or the one where they don't quite get the cross part down.
Yes.
And they just like end up headbutting you or whatever. Inadvertently.
Yeah. I that normally happens with me with double clotheslines because I'm always taller than the person.
Right.
Yep. That is Nasir Johnson at the line. He is 2 for 4 from the line, and he's got 12 points on the day.
Seems like everyone's having a day.
They are. A lot of double-digit guys over there. Pass back out. 3 for 3 on the outside. That bounces off the front of the rim. No good. That was Deontay Dunlap on the miss.
Looked like he really tried to force that 3 in. And,
it's a little bit too strong. A little bit too strong. Avion Robinson holding it. And he's going to take his time. 16 on the shot clock, and every second counts. At least it counts for the Owls. Muzan passes it out.
Nice drive,
but he was able to get it. But the rebound grabbed by Amir Johnson, but he lost control.
Got a hand on it.
Yep, Simon driving down. He's got the ball in, bounces off the side of the rim, and that's going to be no good. 2:45 left in the game.
Too much backspin on that one as he drove in.
A little bit too much. You're right. 18 points separates the two teams. Avion Robinson's got it, and once again, he's just taking his time. But he's driving up because there was a lane, passes it back out to Muzan, who then drives up himself. Teardrop, side back of the rim, bounces back out to the hands. Up.
What is going on?
Whoa, hold on. He got it. He got his hands on it. Quick jumper. That was really close. And that is good. Jahari Simon for 2. after Savion Jackson saves it from going out of bounds.
I tell you, Deontay Dunlap rumbling down the court like that. He looked like a cheetah running.
Oh, man.
And then he reached out and threw the ball back.
Man, that's big guys. We get a lot of stuff
right.
when we run like that. And just when you see them run, they're just running, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what we saw up under that rim. And I think I took that line from the late, great John Madden. I've heard him say that a few times. Running, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
That's also the Sports Center guy, too.
Yes, yeah. So, there is that. You're talking about, God, I can't get his name.
That's exactly why I said the Sports Center guy.
Because
I don't want to be live.
I know. I should have let Chris Berman. Chris Berman.
Which is who I was going to say.
Yeah, Chris Berman.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. You forgot completely.
No. I'm throwing both of us under the bus right here.
Hey, at least I got it. It took me, 10, 15 seconds?
And I'm a little disappointed in myself, too.
That two commentators couldn't remember the name of one of the most famous ones?
Exactly. And the guy I grew up with, come on.
Yeah. A lot of football.
Guy I grew up watching anyway.
Yeah.
I remember just being blown away that you could, tune in 24/7. And remember back when ESPN would air, the weird sports?
Yes,
because they didn't have the licenses and all that stuff. So you could go in and it'd be the pole throw from Scotland.
So basically, what's now ESPN the Ocho.
Yeah.
Which now really exists in real life.
Exactly.
That's awesome. What a great trip down memory lane.
Oh yeah.
219. Oh no! You go for it.
I'll say speaking of memory lane. I'm missing baseball. Last year was really fun to call with you, those baseball games.
It's coming back, and once we got a date, you will hear from us. Inbound pass on the line side over to Jason Muzan. And he's going to take that down. He's double teamed.
Oh.
Wow. He tried to pass it, but the ball was pretty much snatched out of his hands. But guess what? There was contact.
Looked like somebody tried to do one of them bad guy hair yanks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
His head jerked back. It was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, but with the current situation with the Owls and their foul situation, Muzan's going to the line.
Approaching 2 minutes, 93-77. Owls are Lions in the lead. I keep saying Owls because the Dundalk Owls are right across the street.
Man.
One more time, big shout out to their football team, the high school football team of the Dundalk Owls, getting all the way to the state finals for only the second time in school history.
Yes. Congratulations to them.
It's pretty crazy, though, for me to think it's only the second time, because I remember in the 90s, Dundalk always had a formidable football team.
Yeah. But pass over. He's by himself for three. It doesn't make. Antonio Marr unable to get that three in there. 2 minutes left. We are at the official 2-minute warning that doesn't happen in basketball. Avion Robinson making his way over. He stopped up at the top of the arc, and he's being guarded by Simon. Then he passes it off over to Muzan. Being guarded by Antonio Marr. A little bit of crossover just to try to waste some time. They're just wasting time.
Right, but he almost gave him the rim there.
He did. Well, Owls have the ball now. And Antonio Marr is going to be there for the inbound pass, and standing right there with him is Deontay Cook.
Long pass, long
three. Hits the back end of the inside of the rim, but almost lost control of it.
Try to NFL style him there.
Yeah. Amir Johnson was being chased down there, and now I don't think that foul was intentional, but that's what happened. It looks like Amir Johnson's going to the line after that contact was made as he was trying to cross into half court. 94-77. They're cruising towards 100.
Referees are a lot busier in this second half.
Yeah. A lot of fouls on the Owls side. Ball is up. Amir Johnson puts it in.
Foul, owl.
Foul. Foul.
I mean, I'm obliged to be corny once in a while.
Foul.
Right. Foul.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not even going to start.
You're not going to do that one?
No,
okay.
No.
Amir Johnson, 6 for 6 from the line today. Owls driving down, almost lost control of it. Pass all the way over to the corner. He thought about it, decided to drive in instead, and that one goes in. Nice move, Deontay Dunlap for two.
Nice touch at the end of that one.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to put it in there and just hopes it makes it. Whoa, hold on. That ball's going to the Owls.
Oh.
He got the inbound pass, but he dropped it, and it touched the line, and that was it.
Can't fall asleep just yet.
No, no, no.
I mean, you can't fall asleep ever when you're on the court, when you're out there playing. It doesn't matter if you got a big lead or not. I mean,
look, there's 1 minute, 7 seconds left in this game.
the Owls are still playing, so
They
I got
are still playing.
give them credit for that.
And they should. They should. Ball is up. No good. That was Deontay Cook on the miss. Moves on by himself.
Oh!
Nice move to get that ball out of the hands of the defender.
98-79.
98-79, less than a minute on the clock. And the ball is going to go with the Owls.
You just might get that century mark.
You might get it. It'll be the first time I've seen it. Whoa. Wow, he got the pass right back. Shot for three. It went in, but that's not going to go. You know where we are going, though. Down to the other end for the free throw, I think.
Don't forget to check out Dundalk Lions on Twitter.
Yeah. Yep.
Dundalk Lions are on Twitter.
Lots of information passed through there. You can find out what games are coming up as Avion Robinson shoots the technical free throw. Gets it. Good.
Deacon Storm's on Twitter as well.
I sure am.
Was it Deacon's Voice?
Deacon's Voice. At Deacon's Voice.
At Deacon's Voice. And then
me.
I'm on there as well at Jimmy Flame 77. That's the number 77. Jimmy Flame 77 on Twitter.
And we just hit it. 100 points for the Lions here today. They're able to put up a cool hunch up against the Owls.
Murray Grant's got a bunch of those.
Wow. We'll know at the end of the game how much Murray Grant's responsible for.
Honestly, I lost track.
Thankfully, I did not.
There you go. There you go.
Not yet. Step forward. Pass stolen by Jason Muzan. Lions driving down. Oh, Avion Robinson was unable to get his hands on it to complete that play on the fast break. 35 seconds left in the game. 19 on the shot clock. And right now, they're just taking their time. Avion Robinson holding it back. 12 on the shot clock. He drives in. Up and good. Just kissed it right off the glass.
So Dundalk's going to go to 7-5, 7-5 on the year, and the Owls are going to drop to that 500 mark at 5-5 after this one.
Three-pointer,
And
complete air ball. He just passed it to Jason Muzan, and the shot clock is off. 14 seconds left, and I think we're going to be good. Owls are playing because they don't want to get fired. They're only here because that's why they're here at this point. 102-79 looks to be your final.
Johnson's just holding on to the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Is he going to make one more shot? I thought he was going to do one.
I thought
I would have done that.
I thought the referee was actually going to call him for a travel there.
Because he just walked?
Because he started walking and he dribbled the ball again. So 102-79, wow, I did not see that coming today, Deke.
102-79, that is your final. Unbelievable. I didn't see it coming. I did not think I'd see 100 points scored on the Lions side, not to take away from their talent, but it's something I've never seen before. And it happened. Murray Grant, huge part of that.
Huge game.
Huge part of that. 38 points for Murray Grant.
29 came in the first half.
29 in the first half. And he only scored a few more in the second half. Nasir Johnson, he had 12 on the day so far for himself. Another really good scoring performance, Amir Johnson. He had 12. Himself. Muzan, 7 for him. Antonio Jenkins, 6. Jalen Williams, 4. Kabasu, he had 7. And just an all-around great performance. But we can't forget about Avion Robinson. Avion Robinson had 11 on the floor, but from free throw range, to add to that 11, 16. He had 16 total points, 5 from the free throw line. And, so that's what we look like on the Lions side. For them. An
impressive outing for the Lions for sure. The Owls go away, like I said, with the loss, drop into 500 at 5-5 overall. They're now in a losing streak. They lost their last game. They lost this one, whereas Dundalk is starting a new streak.
Yes.
As they fell on December 17th in Monroe Community College, 86-72, but they come right back today at home, improving their home record to 6-0.
Yes.
They can't lose here.
They cannot lose here. You think it's us?
It's 100% us.
Ah, it's 100%.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's just they're at home. They're playing hard here. I mean, they're playing really aggressive. I mean, they've been a really fun team to watch thus
Yeah,
far.
this year they've been doing really good, and we want their success to continue. We'll see them again later on. But for the Owls, as far as scoring goes, your leading scorer on the Owl side, Deontay Dunlap, he scored 20. Anthony Perry scored 13. Jahari Simon scored 15. So I think that's going to do it, man.
Yeah, but like I said, impressive outing today by the Dundalk Lions. All around great team effort, but cannot stress enough, Murray Grant had himself a day.
He sure did. And we want to thank you guys for joining us here for NJCAA basketball action. Lions taking on the Owls, and the Lions win. So we can't wait to see you next time here, Wednesday, January 19th, as the Lions take on Allegheny at 7:30. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and more importantly, hit that bell so that you know when we're going to be on the air with more NJCAA basketball action. Jimmy,
get your last second shout outs in because we're about to go off the air.
That's
Once
right.
we're off the air, the comments magically disappear.
Yeah, and then you gotta do jump through hoops to get those last few.
Exactly.
So throw your shout outs in. We'll see them. Don't worry. We'll talk about you next time. But please come and join us. We enjoy doing this all for you. So for Jimmy Flame, I am Deacon Storm. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow CCBC Basketball on Twitter as well as the college. And we will see you on the 19th. Thank you so much and have a good night.